What steals your focus every single day? Is it your phone buzzing with endless notifications? Is it the temptation of scrolling through videos for just 5 more minutes that turns into hours? Or is it your own mind, jumping from one thought to another like a restless child? Most people don't fail because they are not intelligent or capable. They fail because they cannot hold their attention long enough to use their abilities. And this story is for those who know they have potential, but their lack of focus keeps pulling them backward. Ryan was one of those people. From a young age, everyone told him he was talented. He understood things quickly, solved problems fast, and could speak with confidence. His teachers praised his sharpness. His friends admired his creativity. But behind all that promise was a weakness he ignored. He could not focus. Whenever Ryan sat down to study, his eyes drifted toward his phone. One message led to another. A notification pulled him in, and before he knew it, 2 hours were gone. He told himself, "I'll get serious tomorrow." He convinced himself that multitasking was the modern way of working. But the truth was brutal. His attention was scattered, and his results were slipping. Assignments came late. Exams returned with red marks. Friends moved ahead, securing internships and recognition, while Ryan barely scraped by. At home, his parents grew silent. They didn't scold him, but their disappointment was louder than any words. Ryan laughed it off when asked, pretending he didn't care. But in his heart, he felt a quiet fear building. One evening, after another poor grade, Ryan sat at the dinner table without speaking. His grandfather, an old man with gentle eyes, watched him carefully. After a long silence, the grandfather said, "Ryan, do you know the story of the farmer with 3 seeds?" Ryan looked up, confused. "No, Grandpa. What story?" The old man began slowly, his voice carrying the weight of wisdom. There was once a farmer who had only 3 precious seeds. The first seed he planted in fertile soil, but every day he got distracted. Ryan froze. The words cut deep. He realized he was living like the first farmer. Good soil, wasted by distraction. He had the talent, but no discipline to nurture it. That night, lying awake, Ryan admitted something for the first time. "It's not the world holding me back. It's me. My mind has no control." The next day, Ryan made a decision. It wasn't dramatic. He didn't swear to become a genius overnight. He simply started small. He put his phone in another room and set a timer for 30 minutes of study. At first, it was torture. His thoughts begged for escape. His hand twitched, wanting to reach for distraction. But he resisted. When the timer rang, he felt something he hadn't felt in years: clarity. Day after day, he repeated the practice. 30 minutes became 1 hour. 1 hour became 2. He began keeping a small notebook where he wrote his 3 most important tasks every morning. No more endless lists, no more fake productivity, just focus. The changes were slow but steady. His grades improved. His teachers began noticing the difference. His friends, once ahead of him, started asking, "Ryan, how do you stay so focused now?" Ryan smiled because he knew the answer. It wasn't about talent anymore. It was about discipline. He learned that focus is not something you are born with. It is something you train, like a muscle. And like every muscle, it grows with effort, pain, and persistence. Months later, Ryan stood among the top students. But more than academic success, he carried a new kind of strength, the ability to control himself. He no longer feared distractions because he knew he could master his own attention. And here lies the truth for all of us. The greatest prison is a distracted mind. You may have ideas, dreams, and talent, but if your attention is scattered, nothing will grow. The greatest freedom, however, is focus. When you give your energy to what truly matters, everything begins to change. So remember this: a scattered mind builds nothing, but a disciplined mind builds everything. If this story touched you,